Morning guys, welcome to Swan Racing TV. So this is kind of the crescendo. We've made it to the 26th of October. We're on the way to Bedford Autodrome now. It's about an hour away. So we'll get some breakfast on the way. I'm absolutely starving, to be honest. So yeah, unfortunately it's going to be breakfast from Mr. McDonald's. And then yeah, we'll get ourselves to Bedford, get brief, put a sighting laps, and then we'll be out on track. But more about that later in the day. There we go. Breakfast time. Oh no, well busy as well. Shit, yeah. So we've made it, like I say, first time at Bedford, and yeah, it's another bleak airfield track, isn't it? But it's, yeah, I like the tree-lined avenue down to the entrance. Very nice. So that's signing on and briefing done. Signing on, basically, you fill out your form, show them your DVLA road license, which you must bring to a track day, and that's signing on, done. Briefing, they basically just go through the conditions of the day, which is pretty shocking. Windy, wet, cold, you know, the usual, and late October. What else did he talk about? So yeah, he went through the flags, the conditions, fuel, timings of the day, just general talk about the track. Oh yeah.
So hold steady at 4.5, please.
Okay. See if I go more.
You place that on the back of the rear view mirror, so it's visible from the outside. Yep. That's it. Have a good day.
Thank you. Hello.
Towing eye.
Pardon?
Towing eye.
Ah, fuck.
Where's your noise sticker?
Back of the mirror.
Okay.
Right.
Towing eye.
We'll have to pull out and put it on.
Yeah, it must be in the boot.
All round, pop it in.
So that's the day done at Bedford. It's 3:30. We could hang around for a bit longer, but there seems to be loads of red flags now. We went through the whole morning session with no red flag at all, but I think the weather's just setting a little bit too much now, and the rain's coming in. There's loads of standing water, and I think it's getting a bit much for some people. So soon to have been red flag after red flag. So like I say, we had a good run. Car's gone very well. It seems to be perfect for the wet conditions. So yeah, all in all, a really good day. So I think the road tyres, is Michelin Sport 4, Pilot Sport 4 tyres. In the rain, I've been brilliant, really, and soft, fairly soft suspension, relatively speaking. Like I say, it really inspired confidence in the car in these tricky conditions. So the only thing we've got issues is the exhaust hanger is broken at the back, but it never caused us to stop today. Just the exhaust is just hanging a bit lower now, so that's something that will need addressing. Other than that, I won't have to touch anything. Engine performed spot on. Just pop the bonnet a couple of times just to check the fluid levels, but nothing, no issues whatsoever. So really happy with that. But yeah, then we'll just think Simon enjoyed his day. Got to check the footage, check the lap times. Fastest time of the day, 3:29, which was set by myself in some half decent conditions. I did set equal that time in worse conditions. I think I probably could have gone a little bit quicker as I learned the circuit. So having never been here before, just took a bit of time just to feel my way through and learn the bends. It's quite tricky on this sort of flat airfield circuit where you can't really see. There's no features to jog your memory as you're going around. You think, okay, over the brow of this hill there's a 90 right or whatever. It was literally like just a bleak flat surface, and you're like, you know, oh, what's this one? Is this the 90? Is this the open bend? So yeah, it took a bit of getting used to that, but in the end, yeah, I think got a decent lap time. 3:29, I'm pretty happy with that. So I think, you know, hindsight, yeah, we probably could have eked a bit more time, but I think that was a good benchmark, 3:29. So Simon went out, he did some laps and tried to see how close he could get, and originally started at 3:50, and then a bit of discussion, a bit of assistance, got that down pretty quickly down to 3:42, and then I think he got 3:34 in the end, so that's pretty good going. That was really good, pretty pleased with his progress there. That was good, and I think a lot of that is confidence through the bends, just especially when it's wet like this. You really got to feel your way through and just, you know, like for me, I know how much the car is going to slide, how it'll understeer and behave when I floor the throttle. So you can gauge, you know, you're on the apex, you know when to shove the throttle down, you know how much to put the throttle down, whether to feather it or whether to just launch it. So yeah, I do like these M240s. They're nice, aren't they? So yeah, the general thoughts of the car today was really positive. It went, obviously the reliability went absolutely flawlessly, no issues whatsoever, and the balance, I felt it was spot on for these tricky wet conditions. In the dry, the rear end for me is probably a little bit too planted. It won't rotate around the corner, and you tend to sort of understeer, and there's no lift off oversteer to try and tighten the line. It does slightly, but certainly not to the extent of like an old 205 or a Saxo 106, those sorts of things. But in these conditions, it's really sort of confidence inspiring, and that's what it's all about, really. Back end was quite planted. The only thing was, obviously, you can balance the car on the throttle, so you put your foot down and it understeers a bit more, or toe its line, lift it off. And like I say, it wasn't the fact it doesn't lift off oversteer in the dry. It was just enough in the wet, if you follow me. So yeah, I found it was like really quite planted. Obviously turned the traction control off because it's quite intrusive on the wet conditions. You put your foot down and you can feel the engine holding back. Did a comparison, and that was about 4 seconds difference from my fastest lap to